What's going on, guys? KDG here, back with another video for the City of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. In today's video, we're going to be going over the recent Square Enix stream, talking about the next coming batch of content in the month of August. So I know I'm kind of late to the party right here, and everybody already has the videos up. That's fine. I do have some things that happen here at my house and at work, so it kind of prevents me from being, as soon as the event comes out, being able to release that information. Anyway, guys. Just kind of go ahead and get right into it. So Mog's Gym started today, July 31st, and it will end on August 28th. It's pretty much a beginner's focus quest, obviously themed about, how the game works, the mechanics of the game, how to actually, check on enemies' weaknesses, how to exploit those weaknesses, and so on and so on. All right, so I've already completed the event for myself. You can earn enough tier 1 shards, crystals, clusters, and also high shards. Also, the high shard limit was increased from 999 to 9,999. So if you guys are approaching that cap of 999, rest assured that you have plenty of space to farm and save those high shards for other characters whenever they appear, especially if you're waiting on certain characters. Additionally, this event has enough shards and high shards and clusters and crystals and shards to get pretty much one character all the way up to 60 out of 60. All right, so if you are new to the game and you're trying to get into it, this is like the perfect opportunity to kind of get yourself a character that's pretty much at meta level, okay? All right, so that's that right there. We're just going to move on to the next. So we got the gem shop plus item shop sales. We've had pretty much this all summer long. We had the Artifact of Knowledge ×5. It's 25% off its regular gem price inside the shops. Same thing with the Tome of Treasure, Tome of Fortune, Tome of Training. Those are 20% off of the price. You can get a bundle pretty much for 20% off the price of buying them separately. All right. After that, we have the Couple Card Mini, which you get your free gems for 7 days, and also get the Couple Card Mini 2, which you get more free gems for 7 days. I believe that one of them is going to be like 100 gems, and the other one might be like 200 or 300 gems. For free-to-play players who don't like to spend any kind of money in the game, not saying, not trying to say that, hey, this is your perfect opportunity to, but I highly recommend that you do at least get these two. Get those tomes of training, definitely, just because some of them boards, they take a while, especially with the one that we're about to be getting with Shiva. It's going to take even longer, okay? It's not like Ifrit where you can use 2 Quistuses and pretty much, delay him to the moon and back. There's mechanics in this next summon board farming that we're going to be doing that's going to make things a little bit slower. So this is your opportune way to kind of do this least amount of runs as possible, just so you can save time, save face, and all that good stuff. But if that's not your thing, do play the game however you want to play it. But for me personally, I will be copping some of those Tome of Trainings just to make sure I have enough for the future. All right, so moving along, we got the World of Illusions Ultimate Shiva, as I was talking about earlier, just like the Ultimate Ifrit event. Now we're moving on to our second Esper, Ultimate Shiva. All right, so our featured characters today, which are going to be Super Synergy, are going to be Cypher, Steiner, Auron, Prish, Sarah, and Thancred. And they're going to be Super Synergy from August 1st to August 15th, similar to how the Super Synergy characters of the Ifrit event was. All right, so just like the Ifrit event as well, you can gather summon materials to strengthen her from 20 to level 30. And then your strengthened characters can earn more rewards via the Shivan Summon boards, over 29k gems, 290 draw tickets, and 480 armor tokens. Like I said, like I was getting at, guys, if you're definitely going to be farming this event for your characters, trying to get everything that you can for, in terms of resources, highly recommend using those books. Just kind of speed things up, because she's going to have a mechanic where about 80% of her HP has been taken away. She splits into 2, fully healed, and then you have to pretty much work those 2 Shiva enemies back down, okay? So just my recommendation, guys. Obviously play the game however you want, okay? Moving on. And now we have the 2-star artifact passive releases that were for Sarah, Cater, Yuna, Aerith, and Lion. So it's similar to how Vivi just got his rework. Not saying these characters are going to get the rework around this particular time, but Vivi got his rework, and he was able to get an additional passive, such as Charge Fire. Charge Fire gives him additional usage. He also had another one too. I think it was like debuff, speed up, or something like that. That pretty much raises speed and attack based upon like a certain value. I don't have it in front of me right now, guys. I'm kind of going off the cuff. But it was similar to that. These girls right here are going to be getting the same exact kind of deal. They're just going to be getting boosted on top of their +1 charged skills. All right, and we'll get to those whenever they get released, and we'll go over them as well. All right, so all characters at dojos will be available from both the co-op event quest via Link Bell rewards and the World of Illusion treasure hunt. So just like how characters are right now, once they drop in their respective event, you can do a World of Illusions to get their artifacts that way, or you can just get the Link Bell rewards from doing the co-op missions that are attached to their event. All right. And then everybody's favorite thing to talk about right here, we have our boy Zack. He's going to be from August 5th, shining in someday, his last chapter. He's also going to be getting the Soldier Second Class outfit and in a gem and costume bundle. Pretty much the only thing that changes is a different shade of his armor and his haircut, kind of reminiscent to the early days of Crisis Core, if you guys ever played that game before. So all my guys that know that can recognize that haircut. And then on the other side of things right here, we have Conqueror's Duty, August 8th through the 22nd. Includes the Cosmos difficulty solo quest. Definitely a big thing right here, since we just got into the Cosmos difficulty quest. The good thing about this event, with Vayne's event, is that there's only one enemy when we're fighting the Cosmos. There's not like two ice giants where you have to kind of play, can I attack you here and will you break me next and am I going to instantly die and all that stuff. It's a little easier, but at the same time, it is a Cosmos event, so don't expect it to be a walk in the park. So, in particular, these three characters will also be getting a EX weapon when they are released. Obviously, you see Sarah on the bottom right there. She's going to be featured in this event too, but her EX weapon is going to be released alongside the Shiva event. So that's good right there. If you're definitely going to be going after her, you'll have a chance to get her before Zack and Vayne Solidor get released. Highly recommend trying to go for hers just because her rework and her EX weapon are pretty valuable. I definitely go in a little bit in depth whenever the EX weapon gets released to kind of go over how it actually works. I did pull hers in JP, but I have not maxed it out yet, so I couldn't tell you if it's still viable later down the line. However, I know for this particular fight, the debuff that it inflicts on Shiva is a frame debuff, so it's definitely going to be worth it, okay? All right, moving on. And then we have Ridius Lost Chapter and a mysterious event. But for going on for Ridius Lost Chapter, starts from August 16th, probably going to last about 2 weeks. It's going to have, obviously, Rydia, I'm not going to say her rework. I don't think it's going to be a rework, but I think it's going to be her EX weapon coming as well. Funny story is I didn't pull her 35 CP when she was released, but I plan on going back in, trying to get it this time, trying to get that 35 CP weapon as well. And on the right-hand side right there, from August 19th to September 2nd, we got, looks like Lena or Maria in a bunny mask, right? I don't know why they said that joke in the stream. It was kind of corny, but it is what it is. Everybody that knows Final Fantasy XII knows that this is Fran from Final Fantasy XII. Uses a bow. Ironically, uses her fists and kicks more in this particular game, but her weapon of choice is a bow and arrow, so definitely looking out for her. One thing to remember, though, is that she won't be getting her EX weapon upon her initial release. I know JP just got her with her EX weapon, so if you haven't checked it out yet, if you want to check it out, check out some of the YouTubers that currently have display some JP content on their channels. All right, because I didn't pull it, guys. Anyway, moving on. All right, and then the Abyss B. So Abyss B, or Abyss Beta, reminds me of the beta event that JP had before the release of the Far Ends of the Dimensions event, which is a permanent event that you use pretty much to go in. You have a bunch of Cosmos and Chaos fights. This is the event that the JP got is currently in the EX Plus era, so there are some different kind of rewards that they receive for completing these fights on these stages. But for what we got, since we just got the Cosmos era, we're going to be getting Heretic difficulty quests up to Cosmos, rewarding us with high shards and gems. So we're going to be progressing through these floors, or stratas, what they call, to beat each particular floor's boss. And every third floor is going to require a perfect. So just like how Heretic quests are, once you do a particular floor and you get the perfect, it might lock out your characters that you used, so you can't use them again in the following fight. So I'm not 100% sure how it's going to work for us because the event is obviously a lot earlier than what JP got. But we're definitely going to be, I'm definitely excited to find out exactly how things are going to be working. So as you see, new strata will to be added in future updates. So this kind of tells me that it's going to be a permanent event. So just like the beta event that happened in JP. All right, then we also have our limited time campaigns, such as draw tickets, power tokens. We're also getting some more event draws and featuring returning EX weapons. Hopefully those are 2 on a banner, maybe 2 EX weapons you have a higher chance of getting, just because you might have a free pool, and then you have the 2 EX weapons in the pool. But we'll find out whenever those get released. We also get returning gem plus costume bundles if you're into that kind of stuff, and our 14-day login bonuses. I expect to have those login bonuses to be those chocobo panel rewards, but we'll see exactly how they implement things. All right, so I'm really excited about this event right here. It looks pretty promising, looks pretty interesting to kind of keep content going whenever, say, we're in the middle of a dry spell, which we've had a couple of those dry spells where it's like, wow, I've completed everything in the game. I don't have anything else to do. What can I do now? Pretty much. So makes pretty much looking forward to this because this is pretty exciting. All right. So kind of want to just wrap everything up, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I really do appreciate you guys for supporting me and watching my videos. I just do it honestly, guys. I do this out of fun and leisure, and kind of want to share how my experience of the game is with everybody that is interested in the game as well. Share my experiences, share what I go through in playing the game. Once again, guys, thank you guys for supporting me on that. Like I said, I'm not trying to be the biggest YouTuber in the world. I just kind of do this for fun. So, but thank you guys for being down with me, sticking with me throughout the time I'm learning how everything works and trying to get these levels right and all the trial and error that goes along with making videos, guys. But anyway, once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon for notifications of my next video. I've been KDG, guys. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, bye, guys.